This video was brought to you by Tenweb, an automated WordPress platform designed for agencies. Automate hosting, speed optimization, migration, site building and management, and skyrocket your agency growth. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and experience true automation.
What is up, people? This is Ruben, and today I'll talk about shared WordPress hosting. You will learn what it is, what are some of its advantages and disadvantages, and then I'll introduce a brand new, groundbreaking solution that will blow your mind and make you think twice before choosing shared hosting. Let's go. First of all, if you're still unaware, any website is basically a bunch of code and a bunch of data that needs to be stored on a physical server. And that's where website hosting comes to the picture. And there are different types of hosting, one of which is shared hosting. And this is when multiple websites share a single physical server, like a big hippie commune. When it comes to the advantages of shared hosting, the main one is that it's definitely much cheaper on average than, let's say, managed hosting or dedicated hosting. By sharing space, not that space, server space, you also share the cost, which might sound pretty darn cool, but wait for it. Another advantage is about server administration. If you're new to hosting and handling your server seems like a bit of a problem, on the one hand, a shared hosting service would take that away, because in this case, it's the host that's responsible for the maintenance and administration of the hardware. But on the other hand, you just don't have control over important parts of your server infrastructure. Later on, you will understand why it's so important. So basically, this option is for bloggers that are just getting started with their online presence and don't expect much traffic to their website for the time being and don't know all the intricacies of hosting management. And that's really it for the advantages, people. Seriously, if you ask me, man, I'm unimpressed, really. Seriously, if you know more advantages for this one, please let me know in the comments down below. Now let's see the disadvantages, and believe me, they are way more palpable than the advantages. Way more. As soon as your small website begins to grow and require more and more space, sharing one single server with many different websites will become a bigger burden than the one Frodo had to carry. For one, if a neighboring website gets breached or goes down for a different reason, your website might also go down. And that's the unfortunate disadvantage of shared hosting. Once you let the orcs infiltrate Gondor, the whole Middle-earth is bound to fall short. You may also experience slugginess. If one of the hosted websites suddenly takes up much of the limited resources, the rest of them will experience lack of speed and performance, and nothing turns off potential customers and website visitors like slow website speed. Stats show that more than 50% of regular website visits get dropped if it takes more than 3 seconds to load. This will definitely affect your rankings on Google, and you can say goodbye to the first page of Google's search results. Actually, we have a separate video on this, on how we achieve this 90+ PHP score, so definitely go and check it out too. Then, since one server has strictly limited storage capacities, your shared hosting provider will at one point ask you to either upgrade your plan or you will have to get another option. Another disadvantage is that no matter how low the price is initially for shared hosting, once you try to add a new feature, you are forced to spend more. A typical example of this is SSL certificates, which guarantee safe transfer of data. Now, reputable hosting companies usually include them for free in all of their plans, while shared hosting companies usually don't, and if you want to get one, you will have to pay for that. Just like the evolution by natural selection, technology also advances all the time, and in 2021, shared hosting looks like a living fossil or like a T-Rex in the museum with its little hands. It's limited, it's not very secure, and is behind the times with the technology it offers. Now let me introduce you the latest technological tier in the field of WordPress hosting. Automated hosting. We live in a fast-paced world, and time has become the most valuable asset that we have, especially in business. So the time is money proverb has never been more relevant, as cliche as it sounds. And this is the most valuable thing that automated hosting can give you. Lots and lots of saved time. I think I'll never get tired of saying this. The pioneer of automated WordPress hosting is Tenweb. Our company revolutionizes the industry by automating every aspect of hosting and managing websites, giving its users the freedom and time to focus on the creative parts of their business. Now let's see all the key benefits of Tenweb's automated hosting platform in detail. There are 4 killer components that Tenweb's automated platform provides. First of all, our server infrastructure is powered by Google Cloud, where we benefit from its best SSDs and servers, Google's premium Premium Tier Global Network, Nginx, Fast CGI caching, LXD containers, and the latest version of PHP. Our platform guarantees 99.9% uptime for your website using service level agreement. And we provide elastic scaling, which means that your website will be able to smoothly adjust to any traffic surge. And for this, you will be charged only $2 at the end of the billing month for every extra 10,000 visitors or 5 gigabytes of SSD storage. Remember I said that 50% of regular website visits get dropped if it takes more than 3 seconds to load? Well, website loading speed has a very significant impact on many crucial success factors for businesses: SEO, bounce rate, and conversions. With 10web's automated 90+ page speed optimization feature, you will become a star both for Google and your customers, and here's how. 10web has 12 data centers distributed over 4 continents. This enhances your website's connectivity and thus speed because it significantly reduces the travel time for your data from server to server. Plus, image optimization and lazy load, along with JS and CSS minification and more, will make your pages load much faster. If you already have a website and you want to move it to 10web, or just in case you want to try out the platform and see how it works, you can do so automatically and for free. Right, no commitments. You can create a copy of your website, and if you like it, you can just keep the 10web's version, and your original website will stay untouched. Usually with other hosting providers, you would need to pay a one-time fee for migrating your website, and it would usually take about a day to do so. But with 10web, you do it fast and free, and you get a 90+ page speed score automatically. One of 10web's greatest features that really saves you a lot of time is automated website management. Usually in other cases you would need to navigate through your management dashboard manually, but 10web automates this aspect of having a website as well. 10web has a minimalistic, intuitive dashboard which greatly facilitates the task of managing WordPress websites. With this dashboard you can simply schedule automatic, regular updates of WordPress core, themes and plugins. You can also schedule automatic scans of your websites for security breaches and always be in control of any possible vulnerabilities in advance. 10web has specialized security services. You can set up automatic security scans of your website to reveal any potential vulnerabilities or unnecessary file changes. Our platform also has automatic DDoS and brute force mitigation, 24/7 monitoring, and the free SSL certificates we talked about earlier. You can hardly get this whole package from any shared hosting provider. When I just started working with WordPress, my websites would crash all the time because I would mess up things here and there quite often. And that's how I learned that backing up my website's data is as important as breathing. 10web provides automatic real-time differential backups with 10 backup points. This means that the system saves only the files changed since the last full backup. For example, if you choose to do a full backup on Sunday, on Monday the system will back up the files changed since Sunday, and on Tuesday it will also back up the files changed since Sunday, and so on until the next full backup. You don't have to be into this technology to understand how it works. All you need to do is set a frequency for your backups to daily, weekly, or monthly, and rest assured that your website data is safe. And just in case something happens to your website, you can just restore it to its latest version. 10web's staging environment allows you to easily test all website changes and plugin updates. Once you're done testing, you can simply push all those changes to your live website with one click. And in case you have any questions or need help and guidance, our support team is available 24/7 and is always ready to have your back at any occasion. But here's more. If you go with our agency plan, you will get direct VIP support from our professionals through a Slack channel specifically dedicated to your agency. Now, with all this said, you might think that automated WordPress hosting and shared hosting are in totally different categories, and even comparing them is not a fair game, right? And with all these additional features, automated hosting must be so much more expensive than shared hosting. Well, hang on a moment. Sure, shared hosting plans can come at just $5–6 a month, but what you're getting for it is basically just hosting, with a whole bunch of vulnerabilities and imperfections. 10web's automated WordPress platform comes at $10 a month per website, or even $6 if you choose to host 10 or more websites. And for that price, you get so much more than with any shared hosting plan.
Am I saying that I'm better than you? I guess I'm going a little further than you are. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
Now let me show you 10web's pricing plans in more detail. So the first pricing plan is the personal plan, and for this one you get one hosted website with a capacity of up to 25,000 monthly visitors, 10 gigabytes of SSD storage space, and 20 gigabytes of backup storage. The second plan is the premium one, and for this one you get 3 hosted websites with 100,000 monthly visitors, 15 gigabytes of SSD storage space, and 75 gigabytes of backup storage space. And the third plan is the agency plan. For this one, you get 10 hosted websites, a capacity of up to 400,000 monthly visitors, 50 gigabytes of SSD storage space, and 250 gigabytes of backup storage. The major difference between the plans is that for the premium and agency plans, you get multi-site support, and with the agency plan, you also get the VIP support I mentioned earlier. And the greatest part about this is that before deciding to commit, you can test all these features with a 14-day free trial with no credit card required. So to sum up, shared hosting can be a great starting point if your blog is just making its first step online. But I mean, why settle for a greatly limited and unreliable hosting when you can benefit from all of the great advantages of automated WordPress hosting at the same low price immediately? And that's it for this video, people. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. If not, then definitely follow the link in the description for our 14-day free trial and try it out yourself. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons because it greatly warms my heart. See ya!
This video was brought to you by Timeweb, an automated WordPress platform designed for agencies. Automate hosting, speed optimization, migration, site building and management, and skyrocket your agency growth. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and experience true automation.